They were very tame.
Dog about to grab you by the ankle.
Grab! I've warned NASA there's going to be an unidentified flying object over America soon. Through that gap there.
Whoa! Whoa! It's going to come into land like this. It's the plan.
I don't think some cloud in the snow.
That would be beautiful.
And the hospital's just over there.
Fantasy world about the fact that this is going to leave the launch pad. Now, make sure you choose the lowest friction method.
Okay.
Okay. Has it gone off yet?
Somebody hand me the blowtorch.
You go to the door, Sally.
Oh, relax it. Put it in. I can't feel it.
There's a branch here.
Is that broken?
Yeah. Broken already.
Oh, look, my left on that. This is going to take off. I've positioned this specially because of the cloud base. We've got just a small portal in the clouds. We're going to reach 3,000 feet, cruise, glide down in a circle and land gracefully in the snow in the same field.
Nominate the circle radius or you're disqualified.
Okay.
I can nominate mine. Oh.
Now the trick is to light it without lighting the plane.
Yeah.
Right, it's going to shoot out and then go all over the place.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, that went over there. Nations, all you need.
Look at it go!
Oh, it flew! Now, a bit of cunning
1,000
editing, Nick.
feet.
I need some good editing on the film.
3 rocket motors, delta wing configuration, stabilisers outside and tail fin.
That'll be gay tail fin.
Quite possibly.
He's changed the angle. Shit.
When that main motor cut in.
Yes, it was the main motor that was needed. However, may I point out...
However!
Well, how is it a design fault? The pilot was burnt to death on reentry. And the tail fin does it. However, once again... Oh, right, the tail fin's gone.
I think we're going to do a few.
Okay. Right. This
That's
one,
a big one.
I learned from my previous one that you don't like polystyrene with a blowtorch. So this one will be lit by hand and then placed.
Where's the gold paint? It won't possibly work.
What am I doing here? Hang on.
This is a winner!
Pretty good.
What happened to the wings, Nick?
It left its entire wing set behind. Look at this. Look at this. The rear wings crashed into the front wing.
Oh, that took off. Failed on the wingspan requirement, Nick.
Excellent.
But look at the trajectory! Hey, I only said it had to have a 6-inch wingspan. I didn't say the wings had to go with it.
True.
Okay,
True.
right, here
True.
we go.
Okay, Charlie. Wait, let me take a picture.
But you need to go forward so you don't hit this twig on the way.
Down there. Alright. Where's the motor?
It's not a push, is it?
It's push. It's a push.
Oh, you fool.
I'm off.
That could go anywhere.
Yeah, that will go. No, but hold on. What's the furthest we've had so far? Well, don't worry about that, John.
See what we
No chance of retiring.
behind at the bloater.
Right. Bloater boy.
Nick, I'm in position.
Yes, I can confirm he's in position. Charlie's going to light his fingers.
Turn the gas down slightly.
No, it's not. Terrible smell of gas around here. Okay.
Captain Dangerous.
Ready? Go! The tailplane's melting.
Oh my.
Yo! Inches.
I'm sorry, I lost it.
Lots
Where
of
is it? Smoke?
smouldering.
There it is. Hey, look, a scorch mark. Nick, there was a
No.
scorch. Charlie, it was the aerodynamics were rogered by the codification of the tailplane.
Yes. What in fact we're going to do though is bolt 2 underneath the wings and see if we can get a
You're going to try again?
Excellent.
Brave
fellow.
man.
Excellent fellow.
Sir Catherine Wales.
And now,
And now the
the
static
feature
display
presentation, Mr. Ferguson's bomb. Sorry, plane.
from the Technology Partnership.
I'm quite safe here.
Yes, you're safe
Oh.
there.
I'm safe.
No, Andrew, when it blows up, you won't be safe.
You'll see some of the features of my rocket.
Yes, I'm coming in.
You'll see that we're celebrating the new year with 1997. Underneath there's a picture of an aero engine,
Right.
and then we've got 3 windows for little men to look out of.
Yep.
And when they land in either the moon or America, we're not sure, there's a door down at the bottom.
Right.
Some Twizzlers for food in the side pods, air intakes,
Air intakes, yes.
and of course, engineering.
Ah!
That's what didn't go into this.
Runway's a bit charred.
Hit that one over there.
Hold on, delay the launch. There's a,
Delay launch.
It is in sight! Chickens.
Are we ready?
Andrew, you safe there?
I'm safe here.
Oh dear.
Technical hitch.
Okay, ready for takeoff?
I was
Yeah.
going to full throttle the butt aid. Nick, go! Again!
Another partial success. It's okay.
Right, quick ignition of each one. That's it, and again, and again. Right, go. All 3. Go! Rocket! Yeah! Slightly more impressive.
Yeah, the winner! The winner! The fuselage made it this far.
Ah, yes, but Oliver, if you keep on walking, I'm afraid it's the Delta Clipper.
Somebody else is.
It's the,
Yes, it's still smoking. It broke up with impact.
Lightweight composite monocoque structure. Oh, left the lid on. Have you got this, Dick? This comedy explosion down at the bottom.
Now, where's the door the men were coming out of?
They've left. They've gone.
In a hurry.
Yes, they all scarpered. Mine made it further.
We do believe it's on fire.
My comedy rocket went further.
It is now.
Hey, it's a Midland jet. Right, we're ready.
Steady, Ruth, you're catching.
Right, next year's challenge, everybody. Next year's challenge is twin stage. First one is to make a multi-stage rocket. At least 2 stages. You can't go for 3 if you're generous. At least 2 stages. The second challenge, should anybody wish to accept it, is to put a Brussels sprout up again and land it by parachute. Right, so that is the second challenge. I shall see everybody next year.
Hooray!
Seatbelt, please. Thanks, got a bit further forward.
My shoes are so big into it, I barely get them under the...
I can't get the sun. No, but you can't move.
Just turn it round there.
Stop it. Mind that lamppost. Okay, you're supposed to be turning around.
I was.
Stupid.
Just put the handbrake on and turn round.
No.
Okay, backwards. Keep going.
Oh, look
Look at that
the
post.
sign. Nick, video the sign.
Get the
That's
post.
what I did earlier, but I just managed to iron out Chad's car a bit.
Iron the post down.
It's uphill, it's better uphill.
I totally don't mean to car going the other way and come smash it. Smash it.
Calls him to...
He's doing the intelligent thing and keeping his thumb on the handbrake. Yow!
I'm nice and mature. Well, that was much braver this time, Chad. You were much braver.
Oh,
Where are we?
go right.
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 Where are we?
Ready? Handbrake on.
Oh, Nick's found his keys. We're on the ordinary stuff now.
Right. 1998, 1st of January, me and Oliver, because every other faggoty, wimpy, crappy fart has not bothered to turn up.
You tell him, Nick.
Andrew's on the M6, wimp. We've even put the competition off until later in the week, and he still realises that he'd be absolutely beaten after last year's pathetic effort. Colin's gone wimping to the Lake District with Sarah because he wants some slushy romantic day out while it's raining, and I'm sure they enjoyed themselves and it was cold. Charlie, God knows where he is, but he's doing what Dominique's told him to do. So it's me and Ollie. Right, down to business. First of all, we'll view my rocket, and then we'll go across to rocket scientist Oliver's house and view his creation.
Hurrah.
If it's anything like last year's, then it'll be a comedy. And we won't need a British Board of Film Censors classification. Whereas mine's educational. We start off with the rocket motor. You'll see that the rocket is called Such 1. That's because this is my only make and it is going to work first time. It is approximately as tall as I am when I'm seated. It has a fuse which is protected by this orange fuse protector.
Speed up a bit, Nick. This is excruciatingly dull.
Okay, right. The challenge last year was to make a twin-stage rocket and/or to put a Brussels sprout into space. Well, we've given up on the twin-stage rocket because it's boring and anyone can do that, and we're going to put a Brussels sprout into space for as long as possible. There is the Brussels sprout. That was impressive, wasn't it? I can even do that without it dropping, because there's a knot at each end. This is the nose cone. The Brussels sprout will actually live in the top of the rocket. Now, the Brussels sprout has to be attached to a parachute. The parachute will live in the parachute container, top of an aerosol, I do believe, which sits in the top of the rocket. The top of the rocket still has its charge. It will blow up. The parachute will come out of here.
Here's one I made earlier.
Here is the main parachute.
Hurrah.
Quite big. I don't know whether Ollie will be able to get this, but this is truly... it's just great. It's got a sink rate that's absolutely fantastic. It really is.
Sink rate.
Sink rate, yeah, that's a technical term. The parachute lives in the top of the rocket, connected to the Brussels sprout. How does it come out? One of two ways. We have a drogue chute, tiny little parachute, connected to the side of the rocket by an elastic band, which is also connected to a piece of string, this piece of string here, which is connected to the nose cone. So while the rocket's still going, the drogue chute comes off, pulls, nose cone's here, piece of string, pulls the piece of string, nose cone comes flying off, pulls the Brussels sprout out, which is connected to the parachute that pulls the parachute out. Should this go wrong, the whole rocket will blow up, ejecting this, which has the parachute in it. This cup is tied to the rocket. So, you have two methods of getting the main parachute, Brussels sprout, and nose cone to come down in one. I reckon if it all works, it should last at least a minute in the air, and it'll make ollies look pathetic. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've now seen the second place man. Let's go over and meet the winner.
And here we have the great rocket scientist inventor himself.
Hey, let's do
Can you tell what it is yet? Dun dun dun. Do do do. Oliver's rocket. Soon to be radically altered. Important announcement. The launch was cancelled with only 2 hours to go. Weather delayed launch. Buck Rogers in the 13th century.
Welcome to Ferguson Laboratories. I'd like to demonstrate my rocket for tomorrow. I'll leave the clock there for just now. I'll take you through some of the features of this winning rocket. This is called the Buzz Lightyear, as you can see, to infinity and beyond. What happens is, as these rockets are fired up into space, the winner is going to be the one who sends his rocket the highest and has his sprout coming down the slowest. Now, what I think my competition doesn't understand about engineering is that force is required to send a rocket into space, and force is mass times acceleration. So what I've gone for is the maximum amount of mass that I can possibly get my hands on. So this rocket is going to be the one that goes the highest. Here's Buzz. He's waiting to come out of his window, and the rocket... Hello?
Just looking at Buzz.
He's smiling.
Hello. Oh, so he is. Right.
Hello. His stopwatch will go off at the moment that this rocket reaches its maximum height.
Hold on. If you want to appreciate what the view from maximum height will be, I'll just simulate it for you. There we go. That's what the view from maximum height will be.
I can hear his watch going off. He's all ready to eject. Here he comes. Now, as you can see, I've fitted Buzz with some wings. So he's going to stay in the sky for much longer than Nick. Nick has a parachute, and that's going to bring him limited success, I think.
A parachute is essential at the heights that mine's going to go to.
Here comes Buzz, he's flying. Okay. Now the official timepiece for tomorrow's event has been sponsored by Fisher Price.
It has.
This is the clock that never lies.
A clock that always tells the truth.
This will be the decider tomorrow, if the weather's any better, over who wins, who's going to keep his sprout in the air for the longest. From Ferguson Laboratories, thank you and good night. We have a late entry. Let me introduce you to Andrew Potts. Andrew.
Afternoon.
Tell us about your rocket.
The winner. Take a seat.
Afternoon. May I introduce you to SADS. SADS is the winning rocket. You'll see the rocket is here. I've been consulting some books and some video material, and I'll now take you through the basic principle of SADS. Okay. That will be ignited up from the ground.
Hold up.
The vehicle generates approximately 485 grams of thrust, weighs 175 grams. Will form a very gentle curve as we go through the atmosphere here, the upper atmosphere being approximately here.
Do you think that might be parabolic?
No, it's a form of parabola.
Ah.
The flame will go out here, and approximately at the point where the vehicle reaches horizontal flight, SADS will be activated. I've drawn a detail here for you. You'll see that the motor burns the top. There is a ball of flammable material about which is curved the thermoelastic self-energizing release strap.
Elastic band.
There will be a thermic reaction at this point here, causing a release in the stress in the band, causing it to twang out the back, allowing the chute to deploy, fill with air. We'll be travelling at approximately 220 miles an hour. The chute will deploy in this direction and the sprout will pop out the top. Okay?
She's right.
The sprout will
Show us
re-enter
the
the
carbon
atmosphere
fibre.
here. We've got a bit of a consideration to do with re-entry and the speed of re-entry. We'll have a bit of burn up, but we've got some heat-resistant tiling on the bottom of the sprout. Okay, which will slightly
Is that legal?
ablative in its layering, and the sprout will land.
Show us the
That's,
carbon fibre.
Ground zero. We've got the carbon fibre structure.
Hurrah!
The standard weight for this particular rocket vehicle is 235 grams, and we're down to 175 grams. And that is the winning vehicle, sponsored by Repsol.
Over the side off.
No, the top of the rocket there's an explosive with a very small ball of flat powder,
Yeah.
which will instantly sever the bottom elastic band.
Right.
Buzz is trying to get out. Yeah, which will bing, and we'll just release the parachute, which will tug.
You reckon that'll pull the parachute off?
The rocket will go down, and the whole lot will separate. Okay.
Clear the launch pad.
You've got a time.
Yes, I've got the timer here.
Yeah, Ollie, you can wear that now, but make sure you give it to me afterwards.
Off for the big ceremony. It suits me, doesn't it? I'm going to be wearing it home, I feel.
Yeah, you're gonna look
I'll
like
just leave it there, should I?
you're gonna look like a BG.
Thank you very much.
Should we just go anyway?
We're ready when you are.
Shoot you, sir. For hot chocolate.
Oh, yes.
And it's off!
I'm standing well back.
on, get with it.
Go!
Oh!
Go!
Oh. Is that it?
Wait.
When do we time from when it takes off to when it lands?
Yeah.
Okay, Al?
Oh no, what the hell's happened?
Shit rockets from Gordale, that's what that is.
I make that
This is
0 seconds.
This is supposed to be analogous to sexual performance, isn't it, Nicholas?
It is, yes.
Which rocket you pick? Quick, do it! What was that noise?
Right, we're going to miss this one for the time being.
Have we got a roll of paper I can light them? That's the one.
What?
Oh shit.
Oh God. Technical.
Alright, 0 seconds. Okay, next.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
This could be takeoff. You stay there, Andrew.
This will be take off.
Oh, you
If it doesn't take off, run like shit.
1,
Where is
2, there he is.
Yeah!
3 seconds.
What the hell happened?
Hey, fantastic.
It worked. It deployed the parachute.
How come 2 parachutes came out, Nick?
Because the drone chute pulled the main chute.
Oh, that's cheating. Cut his time in half. He's got 2 parachutes.
What time have we got out?
4.6, no less. 4.6.
Hold on. Oh. Self-defeats though. least we know the deployment method worked. I know what went wrong. I know the drogue chute ripped off.
I reckon the first
Oh, we've got
parachute
walkers
that landed
coming
should
on.
be the time, which was 2 seconds.
We got walkers door letting past.
There was a huge piece
No.
of cap that came with it. Just throw the gun at it then. That's what they do in all the films. I think this is going to work. That's opportunity. What about the other lighter you've got? Is that the back? Paul, have you got a lighter with you?
I've got another lighter.
You got another one?
Yeah.
Put the good one on there.
Actually, Andy's got them both.
Ready on the timer?
Ready?
Nutter. Out. Flame out.
Oh.
Don't put your head so far over it when you're like that, Andy. How about both lighters in there? They might keep themselves going then.
No quality count.
Do you want to use the... Hang on a second, Andrew, before you go any further. Take the charge off this. That light wants to be a bit higher, doesn't it?
Let's just admit it's not going to go. There could be a reason why the fuse didn't work, you know.
Because all the gunpowder is attached to his fuck. Oh, that doesn't fucking torch it, goes it? Plastic should start burning in a minute. We'll have something. In fact, it is. Is that the plastic burn?
Yes.
Ready with the time? Here it goes.
Flame out.
Look at this. The level of competition, he's risking life and limb to get that sprout up. Andrew, stand a bit closer.
So your rocket's an Ariane, isn't it, Andy?
Ariane 5.
The best shielding can be done with your face. Get your face right up to it.
Oh, it's on fire now. Well, the rocket's now on fire.
Yes. Yes. That doesn't go anywhere, that now. Nick,
Yeah.
I can hear something. I can hear Buzz laughing from next door. It might catch fire where it is.
Buzz isn't going to laugh when he blows to bits. Andrew, this doesn't go.
What a crap rocket.
What is it? Was it Apollo 12 that burnt on the launch pad? No, it's 13 that they all burnt in the capsule, isn't it?
No, 13 is the one that
All right, yeah.
successfully came back.
Which is the one that they all burnt on the launch pad then? Whereas the whole thing was full of glue inside, holding Velcro straps on.
Nah. Bloody hell, that's a complete dud. 0 to 0 miles an hour in as much time
To
as you like.
infinity, can we turn it round?
And beyond. To infinity. And beyond.
No,
and here's Buzz. He's
Duh, beyond. Here's Buzz.
beyond. Buzz sadly lost a bit of weight because he's been in storage for a week.
He's dieted.
So he's got a little suntan.
Now I'm just going to go to a safe distance.
Ollie and Buzz were separated at birth.
So, Nick, I don't think you're at a safe distance.
I'm not at a safe distance yet, no.
Right then.
I need a safe
Let
tree
him
to
have
hide
it.
behind. Safe distance.
Whoa, whoa, don't light!
Do you have dual timing, Nick?
No.
No, just to get that last millisecond.
Sniffing the sprouts.
Ali,
Sprout sniffing
to a safe
pervert.
distance.
Sniffing the astronaut.
Yeah.
It's going to just tip over and aim straight at you with the
Did he
weight of
catch
that.
himself?
Okay.
Run! I'll get behind the tree, watch the creator and see where he hides.
Behind the cameraman. Yeah!
We have a winner!
Right, where is he?
There he is! There he is! I'm going to see him! He's flying!
Got him! No! He's down now.
We have 16.7.
Timekeeper.
It's a fake.
16 seconds!
He cheated. His
And I know
rocket
what
went
the problem was. And we'll present you with the first.
Buzz isn't on the launch pad.
Did you see it fly? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw him. I just think remember seeing it fly as well. You, Andy? No buzz there, mate. Well, if this guy turns up one sprout in a million turnips, then the buzz is okay. Yes!
They're looking for Buzz.
They've got Buzz. The good news is they've found Buzz.
The recovery craft.
Dear, worrying faces all wet.
I think I might have lost this.
I think those fuses burn a lot hotter than that flame, Andrew.
Yeah. And they go up the hole.
They go up the hole as well.
There's a metal cap. There's a metal cap on the bottom with a hole in it.
Yeah, I'll try it. Is that what's left of yours? That's Buzz.
A slight hitch in the deployment. We're going to have to put off the launch for a couple of weeks.
That was longer
In the
than the
meantime, I'm
rocket.
going to finish it off in the most humane way I know.
You've got to admit that's a damn good system.
Yeah. Yeah, die. Die.
Oh, you nearly got it out.
Watch the ricochet.
Rick O'Shea.
There we have the two losers together.
Maybe we could fill in with some computer animation afterwards, but here we go.
Oh, I can see him. Has he come down to land? Two.
The winner!
And the winner is...
You got a bit caught in the tree.
Did?